A 500 million-year-old mummy passed through the doctor's body and slowly made its way toward the man in the suit. In 66 seconds, it would take this man's life. The doctor urgently demanded a description of the mummy's appearance. The man said the creature stood 1.2 meters tall, wore heavy smoky eye makeup, and was barefoot. But this wasn't enough. More detail was needed. Only then could they possibly save the next victim. The man froze upon hearing this. Why the next victim? Shouldn't he be saved first? The doctor coldly stated the man's death was already predetermined. He could only strive to make his own death more meaningful. As death drew ever closer, he desperately begged the mummy for mercy. He offered all his money in exchange. But the countdown ended. He still didn't survive. This was already the fourth victim on this train. The first to meet their end was the train's head chef. The second was an 80-year-old woman. The third was a retired military officer. Everyone who could see the mummy, without exception, died after the 66th second. The doctor retrieved the records of the 4 victims. He discovered the elderly woman suffered from a rare blood disorder. The officer had undergone an artificial lung transplant. The bespectacled man developed claustrophobia after a car accident. It seemed the mummy wasn't choosing victims at random. It prioritized those who were relatively vulnerable. The doctor immediately deduced the next victim would be the elderly woman's daughter, Mary. She was still reeling from the pain of losing her loved one. Sure enough, when Mary arrived at the scene, the moment she turned around, the doctor swiftly activated the scanner, transferring all the negative emotions from Mary's body onto himself. The mummy then vanished before Mary's eyes, and slowly approached the doctor. At this moment, the doctor finally saw the mummy's true form. During those critical 66 seconds, he meticulously examined every detail of the mummy, before turning his gaze to the scroll on the wall. The scroll bore a distinctive flag. The doctor quickly deduced this mummy had once been a soldier, who suffered severe injuries in a war thousands of years ago. Before being transformed by mad scientists, whenever he sensed sorrow nearby, he would deliver that person from their suffering. Only after the war ended could he find peace. Just as the mummy prepared to kill the doctor, in the final second,
we surrender!
The mummy finally halted. Appearing before everyone, surrender signified the war's end. The mummy gazed at the doctor, and solemnly saluted him.
You're relieved, soldier.
Finally, the mummy crumbled to dust. The doctor found a heart within it. It was this artificial heart that had driven the ancient soldier to relentless killing.